3A schools. So he's in a solid position all said for what's to come in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it looked tough. Didn't get, phased at all. Just very workmanlike.
Of course, should note Bucknell did not see Lehigh, did not see Penn, I believe. They might have seen Lehigh, but they definitely did not see Penn and Cornell in those matchups. And so all those wrestlers that even have the top marks still have some of the best still to see. So at 149, Eligh Rivera, the freshman, bumped down a few spots from 24 to 29 in the Intermet rankings, going up against Braden Bauer, one of the two twins from Williamsport in the probables today. Braden's 13-6, 6-4 in duels competition. Rivera, 7-4 in duels competition. He started off winning his first 5, including the first 3 by sudden victory. And Rivera won his first 4 matchups against ranked opponents, but he's run into a bit of struggles as of late. Now 4-2. He lost twice, falling to a ranked opponent from Penn, and then close decision loss to an unranked opponent from Lehigh. But certainly a very talented wrestler, Rivera, from Orlando by the way of Lake Highland Prep, 2-time Prep national champ. And now is, tough for the freshman because you can at this point of the year start to get tired. It's a longer year than if you're in high school, but you got to find a way to hit that next gears. February, you would hope for the freshmen turn into March.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's all about your mentality. If you tell yourself that it's been a long season, I'm tired, I'm hurt, everybody's hurt, everybody's tired, and it might sound cliche, especially the people that are sitting here watching, but the reality is, like, no one's 100% here. Everybody's banged up, everybody's dinged up. I mean, it's a long season for everybody, and you hear about a lot of these guys, they don't miss any dual meets, they don't miss matches, right? They've competed 20+ times already, throughout the season, so I think it's just a matter of how you think about, do you get excited? Is this something that you look forward to, or are you scared, right? Are you worried? Are you kind of not looking forward to, this time of the year, right? And that's the big separator, right? And so I think it's all about knowing you're tough, not thinking about any other thing, right?
Minute left to go, first period. Rivera was looking to get leverage low, maybe for a shot, but Bauer stalled. He gets warned for it. Tries for a shot, and the hips protect for Rivera. Bauer loses hold. Maybe a chance for Rivera to try to work around with a half minute to go in the first period. Bauer back to his feet, nothing doing there. It's been more of a deliberate pace after he Tice's pin at 125. Meanwhile, Bauer, great job to work through Rivera to grab 3 in short time, and Rivera much in need to get a point here, but he's unable to roll through. Now does, and with 5 seconds left to go, he's trying to turn it in his favor. Will there be a call here for a reversal, or is it escape then takedown? Then the officials will discuss that. Maybe even was there some swipes there? So there's not even an ask for review. The officials will do it themselves, and obviously a lot for them to look at here.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting kind of transition of wrestling. So we'll see. I think what they're going to look at is, did Bauer have his hands locked, and did he give up control? Because it was such a short time in the end of this period that it's going to be close. If you're on top, there's no danger rule, right? So even if you're still holding on, you could be on your back and still not give up, any points on the reversal here. So we'll see, right? You see him locking this crotch here, and that's not going to be 2 yet. I think it's going to be close with his hands locked in the crotch there. You usually don't see 2 given.
You're seeing what the officials are looking at. So they're not even looking at the sequence before that.
Yeah.
So I would think that it's going to hold 3-0, and let's get a confirmation from the officials. Oh, they're going to say a reversal for Rivera. So, no, we're waving off the 2, I should say. We're waving off the 2. Well, now they put 2 on the scoreboard, so they're going to say 2, yes. I saw them waving off something. I wasn't sure they had 2, then a wave off, then a 1. So.
Yeah. I think at that point, it's up to the discretion of the referee to see, hey, is he on his back for a prolonged period of time where now the position has changed enough that.
The thing I was going to ask, and they kind of went right past it, there was a moment there where it did look like Bauer lost control, and then there was a kind of a reattach, so to say, from Rivera, and I thought, okay, maybe was that the position to look at, and the officials were then looking deeper into the period. All said, it is a reversal for Rivera, then an escape, and all of a sudden, quickly, it's tied at 3. So a huge moment in short time. Both Bauer, the escape, Rivera, Bauer, the takedown, Rivera, the reversal. Now Rivera, if I can get my words correct, sweep and takedown makes it 6-3, and starting to up the action here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Eli woke up a little bit because, that takedown really changed his demeanor and changed the risk that he's been willing to take. Nice clean finish. Didn't get flustered by the scramble at all and the shin whizzer. So did a good job, getting that quick takedown quickly. And he's going to look to continue to ride here. But Bauer doing a good job. Going to get his escape and sticking right in this match.
Did a good job kind of sandbag the attempt to get the mat return. And so 6-4 the score. Where Rivera is at his best is when there is a lot of juice, a lot of energy. That's really what helps his confidence. And when he gets that confidence, it turns into a swagger. Again, as shown by winning his first 4 matchups this season against currently ranked wrestlers. He's trying to extend the 6-4 lead. And Braden, Bauer, turning this into a scramble, getting a good hold of Rivera's right ankle. Rivera trying to free that ankle to get 3.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's wrestling to this position. But, again, if you don't want to give up your ankles in those positions because you already did the hard work, and it's just really giving a guy a way out. And now you see Bauer scrambling through this position. Now he's in a good position. He's getting height and wrestling back in with 30 seconds. We're in a scramble here. And it all started by giving up those ankles, right? Eligh Rivera, deep, nice shot. These guys, they're giving up their ankles, and it's giving these Bucknell guys a way to get back into this match. So, again, that's a big missed opportunity there.
Yeah, just need to be a little bit more thorough. Again, the struggles we mentioned, the last 4 dual losses, Princeton's had 29 team points in the matches, 21 takedowns, and only had 2 near falls. So they got trouble giving themselves the reps on the mat, and part of that's not finishing through the shots. As a scramble in short time, Rivera, does he have 3? Princeton erupting to ask for the 3, and the answer is no to that one. It stays 6-4 heading into the 3rd period. Rivera begins on top. The escape, not really going to be one that swings this match unless it's escape, takedown, escape. But Bauer, if he can get a reversal, all of a sudden this is tied up.
Yeah, and, it's going to be an interesting 3rd period. There's going to be opportunities for either guy to score. I mean, for Rivera to either get this ride out and finish on top with riding time, or for Bauer to get back up to his feet and continue to wrestle here.
Rivera will also try to work into the riding time advantage, but it's only at 20 seconds on the escape by Braden Bauer, who last year competed in opens at 141, duels in his short time there, 3-1 at 149. Both wrestlers trying to get their shots. Both are defended. Rivera fending off high. Quick re-attack by Braden Bauer. Braden's twin brother, Riley, one of 2 that weighed in at 157 for Bucknell, the other Colby DePron. Meanwhile, for Princeton, they know they're going to have Rocco Camilacci on deck. Both trying to pull their way through on a shot. 45 seconds left. We've had the previous two go to decision, 4-3 with riding time being a factor by 0.7 of a second. And then 5-1 with a choice at bottom for Tyler Vasquez, leading to a riding time point for Chapel. Vasquez was unable to get back to his feet to tie up that score, but this is another one coming down to the wire. 30 seconds left, and if you're Rivera, the question is, how aggressive do you get here? Do you be more defensive, or do you keep going to try to put the pressure on Bauer?
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job down blocking. I think it's just being prepared for the shots that you know are coming, but also being able to try to capitalize like he's doing right now and finish his match on top.
In the short time, the Princeton fans getting into it, trying to urge on their freshman Eligh Rivera for an 8th dual victory this year. Good move Rivera to an even 7-7 against EIWA opponents, and he'll, at the buzzer, secure a takedown to win 9-5.
Yeah, after a tough weekend last weekend, it's good to see Eligh Rivera get his hand raised again this week, and he finished the match really tough here. Looked good and stayed composed through a tough match.
Again, this is a tough Bucknell team. They have 5 underclassmen with a winning record at a combined 93-30.